And welcome back to Real Talk Sports with Rico. Today we're talking about the Arizona Cardinals, and we're saying that the Cardinals are going to have a tough season ahead. Mainly, I think it starts with Kyler Murray. If you look at the rankings, he was at the bottom of the league in yards at 1,799. He also was tied for 29th in touchdowns. In his QBR rating, he was 22nd at 47.2. Now, to his credit, this is going to be the first time that he's had really a full training camp where he's healthy. It's been about a couple seasons since coming back from that torn ACL, so that's a good thing for him. But I think that they just haven't added enough playmakers around Kyler Murray for the Cardinals to move in the right direction. But I will give them credit. They did go out and get Marvin Harrison Jr., who I think is going to be like Larry Fitzgerald down the line. And I think he is going to make plays a lot like a DeAndre Hopkins, too. So I think he's going to be a legit number one. Problem is they don't have any other players to go around him in that wide receiving room. Like they don't have Rondell Moore anymore. They also don't have Marquise Brown. So those are big players, players that played a big part in the Cardinals in the past, and now they're not there. So you need that veteran leadership at the wide receiver position. They don't have that. In the running back room, they have James Conner, and James Conner did go over 1,000 yards running the football last season. He did miss 4 games in his past 2 years, and I think that that's one of the biggest concerns for James Conner is just staying healthy. So aside from him, it looks like they're going to be relying on a rookie running back from Florida State in Trey Benson. You're wondering, how quickly will Trey Benson be acclimated to this offense, and can he be a real impact? Next, the Cardinals do have a bright spot at the tight end position with Trey McBride. He's in year 2, and you're wondering, okay, can Kyler Murray and him get a good QB and tight end connection? That's going to be critical for them. I think that will also help out Marvin Harrison Jr. But really, I think the biggest question for the Cardinals is defensively. I think defensively, they were really bad. They only managed 33 sacks. And they also, too, they gave up 26.8 points per game, which was ranked 31st. So this defense is not very good at all, and it really needs some work. So I think that they're going to give up a lot of points, and I just feel that if there's any injuries that happen to the Cardinals, they just don't have enough skill players that can really fill in and help this team continue to move forward. So I think that there is still a long way to go for the Cardinals. I think it's going to be a tough season. They won 4 games. I'm thinking that maybe they win 5, 6 games this year. But let me know in the comments what you think about the Arizona Cardinals. Do you feel like they're going to be a better football team than 5 or 4 or 5 wins? Do you think that, perhaps they're somehow going to sneak into the playoffs, which I don't think is possible. But anyhow, this is Real Talk Sports with Rico. We'll be back talking more NFL previews as the season gets ready to take off. All right, peace.